Hello and welcome to another PA Matches cast. I'm Brian Purkiss and we are here on round 5 of the Commander of March tournament. We've got a 1v1 between Quitch and Tessaract. This is my first time watching Tessaract play, so this is going to be interesting. Both players are sticking with standard spawns, and honestly, I'm really liking this map. This map is probably going to result in a fairly long game. We've got this water all over the place, and Quitch is here on this peninsula. He's got one hell of a choke point and then water all around him. So it's going to be very, very important for Quitch to gain control of this naval. And yep, there it is. He's already got Naval Factory queued up. So he also realizes the importance of gaining this naval. So we're probably going to see a decent amount of air fighting going on. It's going to be very, very telling to see how well Quitch locks down this lake. If he's able to lock it down pretty hard, then that's going to make it very difficult for Tessaract to do anything. Interesting move going for a second factory from Tessaract. That's very bold. Well, okay. Looks like Tesseract's going to go for a very aggressive stance. It seems like he's building out just a bunch of offensive units out of this first factory, and then fabricators out of the second one. Yeah, that's a very, very uncommon build. Very bold move. Unfortunately for him, it's probably not going to work out too well due to the spawns. In order to get to Quitch, he's got to go quite a long ways in order to get all the way over there. And even then, Quitch already has laser defense towers queued up over here, and it's just all around probably not going to work out too well for him. Because it's so unusual, it has definitely has a lot of potential to work well, but it'd probably be better off being done when on a moon biome, because the moon biome has absolutely nothing that blocks unit movement like this giant lake here. Man, yeah, I'm really liking this map. I'm gonna have to play on it myself. And Quitch's next move is to start on that naval factory. It's going to be very, very important for him to gain control of this body of water and make sure that Tessaract does not get a naval factory anywhere in this lake. Because he'll be able to park orcas right in here and just completely shut down all ground-based attacks. It's going to be just impossible for Tessaract to get any units across that peninsula to Quitch's main area. So this is going to mean Tessaract is going to need to go pretty hard air or nukes or get lucky and establish a foothold in this lake. Naval factory is already done from Quitch, and fabrication boats are on the way out. Air factories are being built by both players. Tesseract's is almost done. And it also looks like Tessaract wasn't planning on going very hard offensively. Let's see. Quitch does, well, no, both players are pretty even economy-wise. Fantastic. In the pace tournaments, both players are supposed to have they're supposed to have PA stats installed and showing live updates, while Tessaract does not have live updates showing. It's not that big of a deal, but now I'm rambling. I was wanting to look at their stats and see the graph of their growth. So I won't be able to do that. I'm just going to be stuck with this. Tessaract is surprisingly stepping ahead in economy. and in the army medal. Very interesting. And he's going air. Let's see. He has scouted out Quitch. Tesseract has scouted out Quitch. And Quitch has scouted out Tesseract and knows that he's building that advanced air. Ooh, and advanced naval is going up. Advanced naval's expensive, but if he is able to get out that advanced naval and get up some stingrays, then he'll be able to protect his base very well from these advanced air units. Tesseract is assisting that advanced air factory pretty hard, and this is not good for Quitch. Tesseract is getting in the water, and Quitch does not know about it. It also Tesseract does have a radar. Don't see any radar from Quitch, but there are a lot of missile defense towers queued up. Unfortunately, missile defense towers do very little against advanced air. There is an advanced or air fabricator is out from Quitch, so he's probably going to try to build an advanced air factory as well. Let's take a look at the rest of the planet and see how expansions are going. Quitch is walling off this peninsula and putting up a bunch of defensive towers. No attacks are going to get through that way. And Tesseract is continuing to expand all around. Both players are just leapfrogging each other and are doing really well. And oh, this is very, very dangerous. Quitch currently has nothing to protect his naval. Come on, Scout, you better... Oh, this is not good. This is not good for Quitch. Quitch still does not know about those naval factories. And once Tesseract gets out some... Oh, interesting, going for a naval fabricator first. I would have gone straight for blue bottles. If he... Or not blue bottles, they're called orcas now. If Tesseract is able to get out some orcas and take out these naval factories, that is going to be a huge, huge win. Advanced vehicle factory is almost done from Quitch, and that advanced air factory is not getting much build assistance. Things are starting to look rather dicey. This is simply a byproduct of not scouting. Scouting, you just got to constantly scout at all stages of the game so you can find out about stuff coming like this, especially when you are so reliant upon controlling this lake, because his base is all so very close to this lake. If Tesseract gets up advanced naval, then it's game over for Quitch. So it's very important for Quitch that he just be constantly scouting all ends of this lake. Either that or just put up radar all over the lake so he doesn't have to scout it. The radar will do it for him. Orca is being built, and more fabricators coming out from Quitch. This is going to be close. Since he's going so heavy on the fabricators trying to assist that, he's not going to be able to pump out a Stingray or Leviathan before that Orca comes all the way. And Orca is out, and Quitch does still not know about that naval factory. And he just lost his narwhal. This is not looking good for Quitch. He really needs to get all of these fabricators and put out a... And does Tesseract? Yes, Tesseract does know about that advanced naval. He really needs to put out a torpedo launcher to protect his advanced naval. Keeping that advanced naval is paramount at this stage. And advanced aircraft coming in, and those are gunships. They're going to be able to... with a single peregrine, they're going to be able to take out that advanced naval factory, and It does not get finished. Oh, that was a huge, huge win for Tessaract. Oh, this is not good for Quitch. Quitch has really got to get that fabricator back assisting. Yep, there we go. Now it is... Is it going to get finished? It's going to be close, but it is... Yep, it is now finished. An advanced naval fabricator getting out first, but there are now 3 orcas, and now comes a gunship. Oh, man, advanced air is just so stinking powerful. This is not looking good. Not looking good at all for Quitch. Advanced naval is now going up from Tessaract. And Quitch has got to get some drastic stuff going in order to be able to recover from this. Gunships running rampant, destroying lots of stuff. Boy. Quitch should probably get up some, what are they called? Catapults in order to protect the lake around his base. And man, Quitch just doesn't seem to realize the danger that he is in of losing this lake. We've got aircraft coming around to the other side of Quitch's base. What do we have here? Some peregrines and some gunships. They're putting in some real big hurt, and Quitch's economy is starting to fall. Man, I was really liking Quitch's starting position, but this is not looking good. And we've also got an idle advanced air factory. That is that is very problematic. Even though Quitch has 100% economy efficiency, he still has an idle advanced air factory, and he is losing the air war, and the air war is very important. Bold moves with the commander moving forward, trying to regain control of the lake. Very risky, and if he walks out too far, then he'll come in range of those torpedo launchers, which will tear him to shreds. Oh no, this is so unfortunate. A targeting bug is causing the commander to miss the boat, and it looks like we might get a early commander kill, which will be a very unfortunate loss if that happens. Commander is now falling back as more orcas move in, and Quitch is still trying to get up an advanced naval factory, and if he is able to, then he could potentially turn this around, but it does not look good. I've been focused all over here on Quitch's base because that's where the action's been. Let's go take a look at how things are going over here. Nuke is going up. I am not surprised. And that nuke is almost halfway over, and that nuke is going to seal the deal. Quitch's base is pretty darn close together, and Quitch is going for a nuke rather than an anti-nuke, and he's obviously not going to be able to build that in time. Oh, and Tessaract has got an advanced radar up. I do not see an advanced radar up, or any radar up from Quitch. Let's see. Yeah, Tessaract has just complete view of everything that's going on, although he has not scouted that advanced naval yet. Stingrays being built that could potentially turn things around, but that nuke from Tessaract is going to be a problem. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. A lot of build powers both on that nuke and on that advanced air factory. And that nuke is getting closer and closer to finishing, and once it does, there's no coming back from that. Just saw a bunch of aircraft around on the backside and lots of units. So it looks like action is going to be starting to pick up here on the backside, while they're probably not going to be able to break through this defensive line over here. They are going to be able to put in a lot of hurt and cause a lot of problems for Quitch's economy by taking out a bunch of metal extractors. But at the same time, there still are some laser defense towers, but that's a lot of bots. And here come the gunships. Quitch's economy is about to start to take a dive, and that nuke from Quitch is being built but not being assisted. The advanced naval factory is almost done from Quitch. Leviathan and Stingray out from Quitch. I'm sorry, advanced naval factory is almost finished from Tessaract. That Leviathan and Stingray is going to be putting in some really big work and could potentially turn things around if it weren't for that nuke, which here it is, and that is going to be it. This nuke's going to drop right here in the center of the base, wound the commander, take out the advanced air factory, take out the nuke, take out the other advanced air factory, and the commander was even wounded, so it's just a full-on nuke snipe. And that is why you always repair your commander. Otherwise, you run into stuff like that. Takes a lot of metal to repair the commander, but it is very much worth it. That was quite the match. It was quite a bit back and forth there. Both players gaining and losing the advantage, and we have a nuke finish. That was fun. Drop me a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed it, and drop me a comment. Tell me what you think about it. I'll see you next time.